Hey guys, what's going on? Today on JSpeak, we answer questions. First question, what are my thoughts on the Keeley D&M drive? I wasn't too crazy about it actually. I thought it was a really cool pedal. It's got two sides, which is really neat. You got a drive and a boost, and you can take the boost into the drive or the drive into the boost. That's really cool. It wasn't for me. I thought it was a really cool pedal. It sounded really good. You could get a lot of different tones out of it, whether you're using single coils or humbuckers. But in the end, it didn't stay. That's no reflection on the pedal itself. It just didn't work for what I do. Could totally work for you, absolutely. But for me, it wasn't my favorite. Sorry, Keeley. Question 2. Are UK speakers better than China speakers? When it comes to speakers, does it matter what country they're made in? The UK or China? You know what? I don't think it matters if you have a Chinese-made speaker or a British-made speaker. I would say that they do sound different. You seem to get more mids in one to the other depending on which Celestion speaker you have. In truth, it's kind of what you want to hear. The difference between the regular runs and the Heritage series. I use the Heritage series greenbacks, for example, and those are UK made. I've had the Chinese-made greenbacks, and I like those. I mean, and it's the same thing with the V30s. The V30s, they sound similar. It's not like there's one right or wrong answer, to be honest with you. But that's my personal opinion. I think that's one of those things. Specific speakers need break-in time, especially V30s. V30s are very temperamental in the beginning, very ice-picky. You got to be really careful as far as break-in time and what your judgments are. I have an orange 212 open back that has Celestion V30s in it, and I love that cab. But those speakers have so many hours on them. I mean, they are well broken in. In comparison to a brand new V30, it's going to sound totally different because those speakers just sound immaculate. I've thought about taking those speakers and putting them in other cabs just to see if I like the other cabs better that, quote, have V30s, but I don't think it's an issue. You can buy Chinese-made speakers, British-made speakers. I think you're going to have good results. It really just depends on, for you, what you want to hear. Third question, the Friedman JJ Jr., is there a way to reduce wattage? No, there is not. It is the full 20-watt EL84 power the entire time. But I will tell you that you can use it at very low volume, and you can have great results. I find most of the Friedman amps sound really good at low volume. It's not like a Mesa in some cases where you can turn it to below 9 and it sounds decent depending on the setting, but then you get it just like you take it up like a hair and it goes from like 0 to 60 and all of a sudden it's, you know, blowing you out of the room. And it also sounds better when you turn it up. Some of the Friedmans sound really good turned down. You can get great results. I've used that head via a 112, via 212s, multiple 212s. Mic'd up, I've used the direct for gigging. The amp is great. I mean, truly, I would love to try a JJ100, but I really like the direct out of the JJ Jr. But yeah, I'd love to get a 100-watt version, but I don't know that I need it. I kind of just want to compare it to see what it sounds like, but that's a very expensive comparison for just that reason. So you can't do selectable wattages, but it sounds really good at low volume, and it sounds really good cranked up. So I don't think you can go wrong. Dave makes fantastic amps, and I'm a fan. If you have any questions, please leave them below. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Many more videos to come. Don't miss one sub.